saya akan bekerja di Sri Pentas. Okay, Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. Bersama saya membuat liputan khas sempena Hari Kimia Sedunia yang berlangsung di Izzati Arena Shah Alam. Okey, acara yang menjadi tumpuan pada hari ini ialah kejohanan Olimpiad Kimia peringkat Asia. Dengan berbekalkan semangat Malaysia membuat kejutan dengan menewaskan beberapa negara yang maju seperti Jepun, Korea dan China dan layak hingga ke peringkat akhir. Jadi tanpa melengahkan masa, sama-sama kita saksikan dan memberi sokongan padu pada peserta daripada Malaysia yang marah ke peringkat akhir untuk memenangi kejohanan ini.
It's already been air. Where's Akmal? Do you guys see my partner today?
Sorry, I'm late. I need to prepare for this international fight of those with this donation. So, let me give you a quick of what we will be having today to our participants, which is on my right side we have Malaysia, and on the left side is Indonesia. Okay, so basically today the final round of this Olympiad chemistry competition is regarding stereoisomerism and
Chirality.
yes. And today we would like to focus on one specific
Compound.
which is
4,5-hydroxy 2-hexane.
That's the name.
Yes, that's the name.
Yes.
So, today, this compound, we will be focusing on this compound that we need contestants
to have depth knowledge about this particular compound. So as you can see, the green one represents CH3, and this is hydrogen, and this represents double bond. So the name will go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hence the name of 4,5-dihydroxy 2-hexene. Okay. So before we start off our competition,
There will be 4 stages in this competition. But first, before we start our first stage, we're gonna brief to our contestant a little bit about this chirality and stereoisomers and about this compound. So, at first, do the contestant know about the chiral carbon?
it's okay. I'll explain first. Then you can have your round to answer. Okay, so what is chiral carbon? Chiral carbon is actually a carbon that is connected to 4 different alkyl groups. As you can see, let's take an example of this one over here. This one cannot be chiral carbon. Why?
Because based on if we know chiral carbon must attach to 4 different atoms or compound to it, then we can determine that it is as a chiral carbon.
Yes. So here we can clearly see that the double bond restricts this carbon atom from having 4 bonds. So it will be like 1, 2, and 3. So only 3 bonds. So this is not a chiral carbon. So do the contestants get an idea of what chiral carbon is? Alright. So without further ado,
But Akmal, I found about the question. Can you just tell me about the super impossible image?
Super impossible image is it's okay. We'll get back to that later when we have the geometrical isomers. Alright? Okay. So first, the question that will be asked is how many chiral carbons are there in the molecule?
Cek tahu.
Yes, Malaysia.
Ada 2 chiral carbon.
Dua. Can you show me where the dua is?
Okay. So, the first chiral carbon is this one. It is because it is attached to 4 different groups. OH, H, CH, OH, CH3, and the other one group. And the second chiral carbon is this one because it is also attached to 4 different groups. So there are total 2 chiral carbon in the molecule.
Is that all?
Yes.
That's perfect. Good. 10 points for Malaysia. Alright. Before we go to the next question, I need to ask the participants. Can you try to explain to them how does one determine the number of stereoisomers?
Okay, based on what you shared, how to determine the number of stereoisomers, it is the formula of 2 the power of number of chiral carbon exists. So, for example, from what Malaysia's team has said that this compound has 2 chiral carbon, right? So it will be 2 the power of 2, which will be answered by the contestant.
Yes. Okay, but there's a little trick for this molecule here. So the next question is that can the participants predict the number of stereoisomers possible?
Okay,
Tiga.
Empat.
Tiga kan? Empat. Elok. Kau bilang 3.
Kau peluang itu disimpan. Empat.
Okay. So which one? 3 or 4?
3.
Empat.
Tiga.
Kami ambil empat.
3.
Empat.
Okay. Okay. So if alright. So contestant from Malaysia.
Sebenarnya soalan ni senang je. So kita guna formula yang Gu sudah bagi tahu tadi 2 kuasa chiral carbon. So apa yang kita ada 2 kuasa 2. So sama dengan 4.
Aku sudah bilang sama kamu.
Okay. I have an additional question. For this molecule, the answer is not 4. Why is that? Why is that?
The answer is 8.
Yes. Why? Can you prove why the isomer is 8?
That isomers have geometric isomers that is cis and trans. Cis have 4 isomers, while trans has 4 isomers. So 4 plus 4 equals to 8.
Wow. 10 marks for Indonesia. So before that, I need the participants candidates to construct the geometrical isomers and of this molecule. Your time starts now. Okay, while our candidates making the model, we would like to discuss about something known as mesocompound. So, Hidayah, can you explain what is a mesocompound?
Mesocompound is basically a compound which will bring symmetry into the compound. So, we have an example of mesocompound.
Example of mesocompound. I think. Can you give me the definition of mesocompound?
Mesocompound is like a compound that you have a bit of symmetry in it. So that when, because we know the bit of symmetry, the right and the left side we will have the same structure, right? So mesocompound in this compound we already have the bit of symmetry.
I want to add a little bit of something there. Mesocompound is a compound that has carbon. It has chiral carbon, but it also has plane of symmetry. Okay. Alright. Let's get back to our
Yes. That's ready.
Okay, so have constructed the molecular model for the stereoisomers. Before that, I have to ask which one of you did cis and which one?
Us. Kita.
Cis. Okay, you did trans.
Kami orang.
You did trans. Alright, so let's get a closer look to the molecular models.
So compound yang kita orang buat cis sebab dekat double bond kita ada sama elemen, sama atom yang dalam space yang sama dekat atas dengan atas. So kita orang antara compound dia, inilah compound dia. Dia dua ni adalah mirror image to each other and dua ni dia non superimposable. So maksudnya dia orang tak boleh bertindih.
Seterusnya, compound 3 dan compound 4 juga cis. Cuma bezanya daripada compound yang tadi adalah kedudukan OH dan H dia. So untuk kedua-dua compound ini, compound 3 dan compound 4, dia adalah mirror image antara satu sama lain. Dan bila kita dia non superimposable juga. Bila kita pusing, dia non superimposable. So total untuk cis 4, 5 dan hidroksi 2 heksi ada 4 stereoisomers.
Thank you.
That is a very beautiful explanation from Malaysia. I give 10 out of 10. I'm not being biased. Okay, so
Proceed to Indonesia
proceed.
team.
Yes.
Okey ya, kami grup Indonesia akan membentangkan mengenai trans pula ya. Trans seperti Malaysia ada 4 stereoisomerism. Di Indonesia juga kami ada 4. Ya. Di Indonesia kami ada 4. Yang pertama ini bentuknya begini. Dan ini mirror image dia. Okey. Kita lihat di sini. Dia mirror image macam ni ya. Kemudian kira karbon enggak ada di sini. Kerana semua karbon di sisinya semua ada dua yang sama. Di sini ada karbon dan karbon. So tak boleh jadi karbon kira karbon. Okey. Kemudian di sini, okey, ni adalah trans kerana bentuknya begini ya. Ada double lines here. Sini juga. Kemudian ni bila kita restrictkan 180 degree di sini is non superimposable. So dia adalah akhiran molekul. Okey.
Bagi ini pula, di molekul 7 dengan 8. So bagi kita tahu bezanya ini trans, ini hidrogen, trans, molekul hidrogen. Kedudukan perbezaannya dari kedudukan ini CHOH, CHOH, CH3 kita bisa lihat. So bagi ini yang 7 yang 8 ini mirror image-nya. Apabila kita pusing 180 darjah, kita tindihkannya, dia tidak dapat sama. Dia maksudnya non superimposable. Gitu.
Okey, jadinya di Indonesia kami ada 4 stereoisomer untuk trans ya. Itu sahaja dari kumpulan kami.
Okay, so the explanation from Indonesian team is quite good, really good. Okay, I give it a 10 out of 10. So,
I think they are quite good. So I've been wondering, could they explain what the relationship between different?
yes, beforehand, I want to explain about stereo and enantiomers. So basically, stereoisomers is actually a pair of enantiomers is actually a pair of stereoisomers that are mirror image that has mirror image of each other, while the diastereoisomers is a pair of stereoisomers that are non-mirror image to each other. So with this information given, can Malaysian team give us briefly the relation between every isomer with the original one?
So, compound 1 and compound 2 and compound 3 and compound 4 are enantiomers to each other because they are mirror image to each other. While compound 1 and compound 3 are diastereomers because they are non-mirror image to each other.
Okay, so time is up for the quiz. I'm sorry to Indonesian team, but we really wanted to ask you, but time is up. So without further ado, we would like to announce the champion of quiz kimia kebangsaan peringkat Asia, Malaysia.